All right, hello everybody. I am driving on H1 East right now. We just had a kid ministry fail. It's not as big of a deal as I make it, but we just drove up to Barbers Point to a transitional housing unit where we had connected with some kids in 2018 for a few months. We had a little group of elementary and middle school kids that we were connected with every week, and we went there and only one of them was there, and they said that they were going to come hang out with us, and they said that, but then we waited probably 10-15 minutes and they never actually came out. So it also looks like the staff has changed up a little bit there. There was one woman there that we connected with who knew who we were and were excited about us coming, and we went and knocked on that office door to see if one of the kids we had connected with was still there. We had heard rumors that maybe he wasn't, and we asked another kid and he is not anymore. So we have again lost B, which is a little sad, but we're gonna keep looking for him. But yeah, the office we were met by a security person, and I was told there was no public bathroom, so we drove about an hour out there and we waited, but luckily she came out and saw us again and said, "Are you still waiting?" And then she showed me where the bathroom was, so we'll take that. I'm glad I could do that. But I am joined today by Brents, and I will show you her in a little bit. I need to get a wide-angle lens so I can do these car interviews, so I can show everybody. But Allie is amazing. She's been connecting with us with these kids out here in Barbers Point in 2018, and she was the most recent school leader for the discipleship training school at YWAM Honolulu. And she just got back from a pastoral trip to Asia where she visited all of the DTS teams. So I'm going to let her tell you about that a little bit. What countries were you in? Let's see. Can they see you?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Hello. I went to 4 different countries. The first country was Malaysia, and I got to visit one of our long-term frontier missions that we've sent out of our Honolulu base, which was awesome. I got to spend a week with her and encourage her, and she's only been there less than a year now, so see the kind of ministry she's been doing, and they actually just re-pioneered their DTS at the base where she's at there in the past 8 years. And so I got to see how they're prepping for that and just encourage her, which was really refreshing for me as well. She's a good friend of mine. And then after that, I got to go to, I think the lineup was Cambodia, and then the Philippines, and then India to visit our 3 DTS teams that were out there. And I was with each team. I got to do ministry with them. I got to have a one-on-one with each of the students, see how they were doing, see how I could help them and encourage them. Got to take the leaders out for coffee and encourage them, see how they're doing. And it was a really learning and growing experience. Lots of traveling, lots of airports by myself, but it was yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Also, I've been to most of the countries that I visited. Just India was new for me, but it was also really cool to go meet up with friends that actually live in the country that I haven't seen for years as well, and encourage them and what they're doing. And they're doing a lot of amazing hard work out there in the Philippines and in Malaysia and India and in Cambodia, just spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ and creating community around them, building up community and teaching English and helping people get jobs and stuff like that. So
that's amazing. Can you share with us one story? What's one highlight story from outreach, and it didn't have to happen while you were there?
Oh, it didn't have to happen while I was there.
Right. So yeah, I mean, it could have happened while you were there,
okay.
But
oh, man.
just something from this school.
The story that just gets my heartbeat going, makes me so excited. One of our DTS students, when he first came, he wasn't a Christian, and he told us, he was honest about it. He was like, I don't know if I believe in God. I probably don't, but I'm here because my mom wants me to be here. And he was super faithful throughout the whole lecture phase and outreach, and studying the Bible and asking the important questions and seeing if God could be believed, if the Bible could be believed, and if there was a God, if Jesus was the right God. He was really faithful in finding out for himself if it was true. And the prayer he kept praying towards the end of his outreach, he said he was about 70-30 if he believed or not. And the prayer he kept praying was, I want to see a miracle. I want to see the power of God. And he was studying the Bible every day and praying, and they ended up going and doing a spontaneous house visit on one of their off days. The whole team decided that they wanted to go and one of the camps areas over down by the river. This is in Cambodia. And so they went as a team, and they met this woman who was bedridden for years, and they prayed for her, and she didn't feel better, so they prayed for her again, and she felt a little bit better. They prayed for her again, she felt a little bit better. They prayed for her again, and just kept going until she was like standing out of her bed, no help needed, like basically speed walking around, like so excited, so like obviously healed right in the moment.
Yes, come on.
And they were all so psyched and amazed, and they went home, and they went back up the next day to follow up and share the gospel again, make sure she really understood who it was that healed her. And when they got there, she had taken down all of her idols. She had thrown away all of the stuff from her old religion, and was when they got there, she was praising, and she was like, Jesus is the only God, and I know that he healed me. And so then the next day or a few days later, I'm not sure exactly on the time, but the student let his team know, he's like, I saw this healing, and it's obvious this is real, God is real, and I believe. So then when he got home from outreach, we got to baptize him, and that story is just, man, hits me in the heart. I loved it.
So good,
Yeah.
so good. There's actually a video of that baptism, so I will share that in the comments of this video as well. So, Allie, you also recently got engaged.
Yep.
Nice, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And you and your future husband will be taking over a new program, well, an old program, a new program to you at YWAM Honolulu. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing here in the future.
Yeah, so we actually have the school running right now, the School of Missions and Evangelism, and it's been on the base for years and years, and we'll be starting to direct it, lead it come September, with the school that runs in September. So Dalton and I are very excited. We'll be getting married in almost exactly a month, March 31st, and then we're gonna be trained in directing the school, and then we'll get to start directing it. And we're really excited. We love the school. It's all about evangelism and leadership and creating community and long-term missions and how to do that really well. And so we're excited to learn as we step into it how to run a school really well, and then also just continue learning about leadership and missions and evangelism ourselves. But also our heart is to equip people who want to do long-term missions in the practical things and the day-to-day things and the things that you don't think about before you go out, and equip people in making disciples and doing street evangelism and doing door-to-door evangelism and doing relational evangelism and raising money, leadership skills, how to disciple people, how to mentor people, things like this that as young people in Youth with a Mission, sometimes we really don't even think about the details, and we just want to go. And it's good to think about, how do I prepare myself for this lifelong thing I want to be doing.
So good, so good. You guys need friends like Allie in your life who are going to hang out with you and drive an hour away, and spend some time not finding the kids you're looking for. But we had an encouraging time. Anyway, it's been good to connect with her. She's amazing. Allie, I got one last question for you. So you're going to be the director of the School of Missions and Evangelism, and you just led a school, the DTS as the school leader. How much is YWAM paying you?
$0.
$0. So yeah, YWAM is a volunteer organization. So we have these really high caliber people here. Allie is amazing. Dalton is amazing. They're doing amazing things. You're hearing the testimonies of what Jesus is doing all over the earth and in our students' hearts. And none of these guys are getting paid. So Allie, if somebody wanted to partner with you guys, either one time or monthly, how could they do that?
If you want to partner with me one time or monthly, I'm sure I'll be tagged in this video. You can contact me, and I can share more of my story with you. And then it would be monthly checks to the YWAM base, and then they'd give it to us, or a one-time donation.
Awesome. We'll put that information in the comments as well, along with that baptism video. So there you go. It's so fun for me to introduce you guys to some of my friends. Sorry this video has been super shaky. It's been a little bit shaky, but that's okay. So yeah, thanks to everybody that checked in and is commenting and is enjoying these stories. So yeah, pray about if you're supposed to partner with Allie and her amazing ministry that she's doing. Pray also that we could find B, who's a 10-year-old kid that was homeless when I met him. We're going to try to find him again because he's not in transitional housing anymore, but we don't know where he is. So we found him once, and we're going to find him again. Ryan, if you're watching this, we miss you a ton, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.